Alright, so I have my Gramps 93 F150 here, and it's got the dual tanks. It's got a 16-gallon mid and then 18-gallon in the back, 18, 19, whatever it is. More of a rectangle tank. I thought this was the 19, but the 19's even longer, and it's like a ship. It gets smaller towards the front or back, whichever way it is. So this is the 16. It's more bulkier, and as you can tell, yeah, this truck sat for 10 years. So this is what happens when you let a truck sit for 10 years. Everything goes to shit. I was able to get the connector off. That's obviously going to be changed when I get a new pump. They give you a new connector, male and female. The vent rubber grommet is basically mush. Let me see if I can get light up here. Sorry, guys. So that is mush. So that's probably been letting all kinds of gunk in there. Pretty rusted right there. The whole underside, this used to be very nice. Not nice looking, but I mean, nothing like this. Now it looks like it's a vehicle from the northern states because it sat on dirt for 10 years, and I'm guessing the moisture under it rusted everything out underneath the truck. So all the frames rusted. Obviously, it's just surface rust, but I mean, it's just more crap I gotta do. The pumpkin's all rusted. Had to cut the muffler out. It was completely rusted out, and I needed more room here. So it's gonna need a whole new exhaust system. I'm gonna hopefully during the summer take the bed off, make it a little bit easier, and get to clean the framing off and coat it with something. And obviously take the drive shaft off. I need to see if it even needs a new drive shaft. I know it needs a new mid rubber there. That's loose, but hell, who knows if this has ever been greased or anything. Obviously the U-joints need to be changed out. Who knows how old the gear oil is in that rear diff there. Transmission is all leaky. I'm sure it's been like that forever. Yeah, so hopefully it doesn't need a rebuild, but you never know. It's got about 157,000, something like that on here. It's the 302 with the E4OD transmission. So that's kind of eh. So I couldn't get the disconnects to work, and I can't get them to work on the filter either. It just doesn't seem like I've sprayed these out, and it feels like the disconnect tool just isn't going far enough in. And I know I've changed the filter on this thing before. So this gas is 10 years old, so I wasn't worried about cutting these. So I cut these, left the lines alone. I'm hoping the fuel rail lines are okay, because if not, I'm screwed, because I don't know if they even make for this year replacements. Then I'd have to run all new. I like to, keep this original. I like these. They usually work, but man, I could not get this to come out. So I've got the filler neck loose. I'm just going to pull the whole thing out under it once I get this tire out of the way. And I think, yeah, I don't know how much fuel's in there. Fuel probably and water. But yeah, obviously this is going to need to be replaced. So rear tank, I'll probably just go ahead and buy a new tank too, but I'm wanting to get it off and just see what it looks like. I never could hear the fuel pumps prime or anything. The wires and I'll show a video of that, the wires in the engine bay are all nice and chewed up from a big ass rat. There's a huge rat nest, piss, crap everywhere. So I still got I pressure washed in there, and I still miss spots because they just piss everywhere. And I still need to get under here, get better under here. Luckily I'm leaving it on this trailer so I can get up here with the pressure washer, get all this clean. There was crap up here, and yeah, I got pretty good with the pressure washer, but obviously not all up in here. So like I said, it's rusted even inside. All that moisture from parking on the ground and sitting there is even rusted way down in the piping too. But see, the outside looks fine. It's weird. So it's gonna be a project. Sadly, I was hoping just to kind of drain the tanks and do some light stuff and get it running, but it's obviously not gonna be like that. So I'm gonna pull this tank and try to get that, and it stinks. Woo, man, that gas stinks. Tarnish. So I'm gonna try to get that pump out, just see how rusted that looks, and look down the tank, and I'll shoot a little video of that.